Hey there, Samitian here, and welcome back to Marvel Legendary Legacy Adventure. Last time we lost to Onslaught again. It was very hard mastermind. So today we're starting Cable's Hero Path, and we're starting this one with another very hard mastermind. So battle number one in Cable's Hero. Oh wait, hold up. Cable's Hero Path was designed by John P. Shoutouts to them. And we're on to battle number one, Birth of the Askani'son. I am Nathan Summers. I am the Askani'son. I am Dayspring, Nathaniel, Winters. All of these names and more. I am Cable. I have lived countless lives and deaths in countless apocalypses. From wastelands to dystopias, aliens to androids, I am a constant in every universe. A nexus being living all realities at once. The world almost always ends in cataclysm, and I am always there. These futures are ever changing, but recently they've all been moving in the same direction, to perhaps the worst of all futures, a far-off possibility becoming an ever-present inevitability. I need to fix the timelines, save our future. I need to go back as far as I can to see if I can stop it. I shall begin in the reign of Rama-Tut. I must fight in the era of gods among men, the era of En-Saba-Nor. So today we're facing Apocalypse. He always leads the Four Horsemen. Four Horsemen villains get +2 attack. I forget this rule a lot. I'm going to remember this time, I promise. Apocalypse wins when famine, pestilence, war, and death have escaped. Master Strike, each player reveals the hand and puts all their heroes that cost 1 or more on top of their deck. And the scheme is divide and conquer. Set up 8 twists, 7 heroes, sort the hero deck by hero class. If a card has multiple classes, break ties at random. Put these 5 smaller shuffled hero decks beneath the 5 HQ spaces. Special rules: whenever an HQ space is empty, fill it with the top card of the hero deck below that space. Twist 1 through 3, KO all of the heroes in the HQ. Twist 4 through 8, KO one of the hero decks. Evil wins when all of the hero decks are gone. So you lose at Twist 8 because you're going to run out of hero decks. And you need to make sure that you don't let the hero decks get KO'd before that by over-recruiting. We are also facing the Reign of Rama-Tut. We'll get to that in a second when I get to the special rules. And the Khonshu Guardians, and we're playing as Cable, Moon Knight, Phoenix Force Cyclops, the Vishanti, White Wolf, and the 2 extra heroes for the setup are the Ancient One and White Tiger. Some of these are being excuse me, representing other things. Phoenix Force Cyclops represents Ra. The Vishanti, Oshtur in the Vishanti represents Isis. Hoggoth represents Sekhmet. Agamotto represents Horus. White Wolf represents Anubis. The Ancient One represents Thoth. And White Tiger represents Bast. So we got Egyptian gods over here to deal with the reign of Rama-Tut. Special rules for this setup: if you own the En-Saba-Nor promo, use it. I don't know what that is. Combine the following cards to form a new villain group: the Reign of Rama-Tut. Rama-Tut ×2 from the Timelines of Kang. Demon form from the Aspects of Void ×1. Hold up. Azazel from the Underworld ×1. Moon Knight from Spider Friends ×1. And a random Strife Mastermind tactic. Now, the math don't really add up here because villain groups are normally 8 villains and not 6. But I have done exactly what it said and made this. Whenever a Strife tactic is in the city as a villain, Strife's Mastermind abilities are in effect. Whenever a Master Strike is played, if a Strike tactic is in the city, also perform Strife's Master Strike effect. So, if this... So it does enter the city as a villain, according to this. So if this is in the city, it is a villain with its fight effect. And if it is in the city and a Master Strike shows up, we do Strife's Master Strike effect too. So it's honestly not that big of a deal, as long as I use my X Factor triggers, as long as I have some cables. Starting off with a very complicated setup for the first thing in Cable's Hero Path, but we'll do it. I want to bring in Phoenix, just because she works well with Phoenix Force Cyclops. These two are best friends because they're Phoenix Force buddies. And the person I'm going to replace is Bast over here, the white tiger. Actually, that is not true. I want to replace White Wolf. They're both white, I got confused. The main reason I'm replacing White Wolf is because his ambush stuff is literally impossible to do. Oh wait, no it's not. Hold up. Yeah, you reveal the cards from your hand. I don't fucking know. The main reason I took out him is because his classes are decently represented in all of the other heroes. And I need a decent, like, split of 5 hero classes for the scheme. The scheme does not set up in the way, like, automatically, so I'm going to need to do that after I click this button. So I'm going to do that. Well, first of all, I'm going to replace White Wolf with Phoenix in my spreadsheet. And I'm going to click this button. Alright, I'm going to need to click this and make a bunch of decks real quick, so please stand by. Oh wait, I have a better idea. Like this. Okay, ties are broken at random. I'll do that at the end. I'm gonna have to do this every single time I lose, aren't I? That thought fills me with dread. Well, I just win. First try. And I won't have to worry about that. I'm starting to worry that I don't have enough of certain classes in here, but I'll see what the decks look like when I'm done. Okay, and then these, let me get like a coin or something. Get a quarter. Heads is covert, tails is ranged. Or instinct. Heads is instinct, tails is ranged. Alright. Okay, so I'm a little ranged heavy. That's fine, I think. Go ahead and, well, first of all, will I have room if I put them here? No. Okay, White Wolf, you need to go over here with your friends, the villain decks that I have butchered for this setup. I'm going to put them over here in specifically top to bottom order. Okay. We got some decks. Alright, got a lot of KO stuff here, which is good, but I don't have any way to return them to myself, so I need to recruit some covert stuff to get the Phoenix draw to return a card that was KO'd this turn card, or I need to recruit from ranged or instinct for the Phoenix Force Cyclops one of the same. 2 ended up in the instinct deck, and 1 ended up in the range deck. Okay. It has been 10 minutes, and I'm starting the fight. We've got a 5-3 split and a 4-4 split for recruits. Well, one side I want to do a Phoenix Force thing, but I kind of need... I kind of really need the payoff cards for that. So I need to recruit from one of these three if I want to end up getting that card. So I'm going to... Do I take Obliterating Fire early? Famine escaping is one of my lose conditions for Apocalypse, and you're at +2. I need to remember that you're at +2. So Obliterating Fire early is probably a good idea. Wipe out Famine. A Life and Death Incarnate's probably pretty good. What am I doing over here? I mean, I hope a 5 shows up so that I can buy a 5. Which decks have 5 costs in them? Let me look around for that. Covert or Instinct has a 5. Tech has a 5. Covert has a 5. Instinct has a 5. I think Instinct is the most likely to have a 5. But wall crawling this card doesn't really do anything for me over here. Like, that'll give me 4 attack maybe, which is not very useful. So I'm not gonna, like, buy Fishing for a 5. I think I'm gonna buy Life and Death Incarnate. No, I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna try and get to... There are 11 cards left in here, and 3 of them are the Phoenix draw 2. So I'm gonna buy this and hope that that shows up. That is the Vishanti rare. That's not what I was looking for, and that's just going to clog that up for a while until I get a Scheme Twist. Master Strike. Okay, so Strife's Master Strike ability does not happen unless his tactic is in the city. Each player reveals their hand and puts all their heroes that cost 1 or more on top of their deck. So that's a good time for that, because that doesn't do anything. Being here is very annoying. I think I'm going to take Obliterating Fire. I need to make sure Famine doesn't escape, because that's an alternate lose condition. So I'm going to buy that and Soaring Flight it. Another one. The sewers, rooftops, or bridges, and wolf farming is +2 attack, okay. Well, if I have the Obliterating Fire over there to wipe these out next turn, I don't really need one over here. I think I'll take Life and Death Incarnate. That might help me get to the Book of Ashanti. Bye-bye over here. Alright. I mean, if I get both this and that on the same turn, I'm very likely to get 7. Yeah, if I can get the rare, that would be cool. I guess I'm not. I could not play this next turn. I can kill everything this turn. Sounds good to me. Go ahead and get a little bit of orange going. And KO this card. Okay, I'm going to fight this for 3. It was not in the sewers, rooftops, or bridge, so fight KO one of my heroes. I'm just gonna go all agents. That seems unwise. Okay, maybe I'll go like half and half, and then I'll fight this for 2 piercing energy, fight KO one of my allies, then if I fought him on the rooftops, KO another one of my allies. I'll go half and half, and then I'll fight this for 2 piercing energy. Fight, each other player reveals an instinct hero or discards a card. I don't think I'm going to need that. I'm going to buy a Life and Death Incarnate over here. Maybe I'll buy a Disaster Survivalist. What tech cards are in here that are good? Disaster Survivalist, Climbing Claws, Crescent Moon Darts. I could try to do a Tech Instinct deck with Cable Moon Knight. It sounds like it could be kind of cool. Okay, that's not good. It's got 5 VP2, which is hard to deal with. I could not play this card. I might just play it and buy another one. I need to find... I'm going to start buying Instinct on the right side to try and find the Phoenix Force Cyclops card that gets KO'd cards back. I'm going to play this. 3 recruit KO this card, and I may KO a card from my hand or discard pile. I'm going to KO this Trooper, because I need the recruit over here, I think. And I'm just going to buy another one. And buy a Sidekick. Ambush. If the bridge is empty, move a villain to the bridge. Okay. I mean, I don't have a whole lot of choice. I guess Death Escaping's bad, so I guess I move you here. Buy this. Wall crawl it. Another one. And I'm going to buy a Sidekick. Okay, Scheme Twist. KO all the cards in the HQ. I'm actually not upset about losing that rare, believe it or not. That's the card I was looking for. I need to afford that. I can afford that. Okay, so I can either gain the Officer to buy this, or gain... Well, I don't want to gain that yet. I really want to play these together, so I'm going to gain an Officer with this. I KO this card, and then I gain a hero from the Shield Officer stack or HQ that costs 4 or less, and put it into my hand. I could immediately send this undercover, which might be a good idea, because I'm about to get the cards that I want for this combo. How am I doing on deck sizes? Okay, I need to worry a little bit about the strength. There's going to be 2 more KOs from strength. That's fine. So 2 recruit, I send this undercover, and if I do, KO another shield hero from my hand. I'm starting to make this deck pretty thin. I'm gonna buy Rise from the Ashes. Okay, this is gonna be great. I just need to start getting more grenades. How am I doing on grenades? 2 of these have been KO'd. There's 3 more, I think. I'm pretty sure it's a common. I just need to get this with the hand grenades. I can't fight anything. I'm going to want to buy that card on this side. I think I want Agamotto. Well, I don't really want Agamotto, but I think I want to get through the range deck a little bit faster to get to the Obliterating Fires for the other side. Alternatively, I try to make this deck better. And to do that, I kind of want Crescent Moon Darts, but I can't afford it. Can't afford that either. I'm going to take Agamotto. It's just a good card. Okay, there's the other Rise from the Ashes. Can I afford that this turn? No. Oh, if a Scheme Twist shows up, I can do that. That would be good. It didn't. I'm Master Strike. Do I have the thing to discard for that? No. Master Strike. Each player reveals their hand and puts all their heroes that cost 1 or more on top of their deck. It's actually not that bad on the left because I wasn't using that attack anyways. Just gonna buy this and hope that I can get these together. If I can't, that's actually not the... If I can't get this together with a Rise from the Ashes, that's not the end of the world. The important one is the Obliterating Fires. And I've got a sidekick. Oh, Boom Boom Phoenix Force Cyclops, the combo. Hold up. Oh, I have 2 of these. I didn't know. Not a great turn. But my next turn will be better. Alright, I've got stuff. I'm doing things. So 3 recruit, KO this card, and then I may KO a card from my hand or discard pile. I'm going to KO... I should have drawn first. Well, I'm going to KO this. Let me draw. Draw 2. Then 3 attack. Gain a hero that was KO'd this turn. Well, it's technically this one. Not this one, but does not really matter. This deck's doing pretty good. I am a fan. And I take the other Rise from the Ashes. And now I'm going to be getting a lot of KOs, and I'm going to get that Obliterating Fire. We are going to make a Phoenix deck, and it's going to work out pretty good. I have 5 attack this turn? Alright, this card has attack. You're at 3, you're at 6, you're at 7. Well, I can only fight you, so I'm going to fight you. Fight, KO one of my heroes. Alright, I have 5 attack. Means I can fight this if I need to. I would rather fight Famine to get it out of the way. Can I thin this deck enough so that I can always have 2 of these and 2 Obliterating Fires in a turn? I might be able to do that. Okay, well, first of all, let me look at this. 2 attack, not 3. Reveal a top card of your deck, discard it to put it back. I will discard that. I want to draw into an extra attack so I can fight Famine. And then I will draw 2. I didn't get what I want. Very sad. But I can fight this for 5. I think that's the only thing I can fight. Yeah, fight this for 5. Fight, KO one of my heroes. I think I have enough recruit over here. By Crescent Moon Darts. I don't really have a good synergy with this yet. Other than the fact that I have like a couple of cards. If I can buy more Lunar Communions, that would be good. I could take Hoggoth instead. Just as a 4 attack card. This works well with Agamotto. Could buy this and then buy Astra. I could try to go into a Vishanti deck. I need to make sure that I don't recruit too many strength cards. Alright, 3 recruit, KO this card, and then I may KO a card from my hand or discard pile. I need 4 recruit this turn to get Obliterating Fire, so I'm going to KO the Trooper. Then 3 attack, gain a hero that was KO'd this turn. Okay, I want to fight Famine, because Famine escaping is bad. That means this side I'll need to discard a card, which is fine. I could also fight something else. Can't fight Death. Death's at 9. I can't fight this. I could fight you and send a Strength or Instinct hero I played this turn as a man or woman out of time. I played this turn. I'm just gonna fight Famine. This escaping's bad. Fight this for 6. Fight, each other player reveals an instinct hero or discards a card. 3 attack will be enough to fight the Guardians if another villain shows up, so I should keep the attack and discard this, and I'll probably buy Astra next turn. I'm gonna buy Obliterating Fire and Soaring Flight it. I mean, I could go Burnout too for turns that I don't have all that I need for the combo, or just hyperfixate on this combo, but I will need a second Obliterating Fire to hyperfixate on the combo. Scheme Twist, KO all heroes in the HQ. Well, that makes that decision a lot easier. Not buying it because it's not there anymore. Okay, another Rise from the Ashes is very good. Can I get that? I sure can. I have another Life and Death Incarnate, so losing this one permanently doesn't actually hurt me that much. And now my 3 attack doesn't work because you're in wolf form. That's very sad. To attack, reveal the top card of my deck, discard it or put it back. I would like to use that card next turn, I think. Astra? Astra would make this side better. Buying Strike at the Heart of Evil would help me get to the other Obliterating Fire faster. For the other side. I like that idea, but I also think that I want to buy Rise from the Ashes next turn, so I'll buy this. Okay, I can... Well, I'm probably not buying that, but I can buy... There's going to be 1 more KO all the cards in the HQ, so I can buy 2 more Strength cards. Or 1 more Strength. I don't know. I can buy more. 3 attack doesn't do anything. I need to save Obliterating Fire, for sure. I don't need to save Life and Death Incarnate. I can get rid of this card. Because I have another one. So 3 attack KO this, 3 recruit KO this card. You may KO a card from your hand or discard pile. Going to buy the other Rise from the Ashes. I now have all 3 of these, which is nice. None of the Phoenix uncommons have shown up yet, which is interesting. Well, I'm not playing Obliterating Fire this turn. I can fight this with Boom Boom? I kind of wanted to keep Boom Boom around for the Meltdown Rise from the Ashes combo, but that feels unwise. I think I just want to thin the deck as much as humanly possible and get 2 Obliterating Fires. So I'm going to Boomer and fight this for 3. Fight KO one of my heroes. So I'm going to need the other side to start taking ranged cards. As many range cards as it can, so that I can get another Obliterating Fire on this side. That's going to be my win condition for this game. I'm going to get 8 Piercing Energy every turn, and just rise from the ashes, all of it. Alright, Scheme Twist number 3, KO all heroes in the HQ. Okay, so that's not happening again, so I can recruit a few more strength cards if I need to. Am I making this demonic bargain? Great if you don't own the rooftop system, make KO one of my cards. In that case, yes, because I want to fight this. So I'm going to make the demonic bargain to get +2 attack. I'm going to feast, which is more likely to be good than bad, but it might not work out very well. Fight Feast. If Demon Form feasts on a non-gray hero, gain a hero from the HQ of that cost or less. Alright, that's good. And whenever I defeat a villain on the rooftops this turn, I may KO one of my cards or a card from my discard pile. I need to KO my troopers so that I can buy Strike at the Heart of Evil. And I'm going to buy a Sidekick in case this gives me some extra recruit. This is 4 VP. Okay, I have 4 Piercing Energy. KO this card. Then 3 attack. Gain a hero that was KO'd this turn. Going to fight Pharaoh Ramatut for 4 Piercing Energy. Fight, send a Strength or Instinct hero you played this turn as a man or woman out of time. Out of time's pretty annoying because it means that I have to play this as the first card I play in the turn. So I'm not going to be able to get any KO'd cards unless a twist comes out and KOs a deck. 4 attack, not enough to fight you. 3 recruit. I don't think I want any of these cards. I'm going to buy a new recruit just to make sure that this deck stays thin. I need to get rid of this Strike at the Heart of Evil. Ambush. If the bridge is empty, move a villain to the bridge. Do you get in wolf form? You do, but you're easier to kill than these two, so I'll put you there. I don't have any wounds to KO with Oshtur. I'm gonna buy this for 4. I need to remove all these Strike at the Heart of Evils to get to... there are 2 more Obliterating Fires in there. That's actually kind of not great. Wall Crawl the Climbing Claws to get more recruit for next turn to buy another Strike at the Heart of Evil. Sounds good to me. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is play this card. And then it is immediately discarded, I believe is the wording. Then 3 recruit. I KO this card, and then I may KO a card from my hand or discard pile. I'm going to KO the Trooper. 3 attack. Gain a hero that was KO'd this turn. Let's see. I could just get another KO. I have a 10 card deck. I might need to start buying some Strike at the Heart of Evils on this side. Like, I can always just KO them, right? I need to make sure that ranged gets over here. That I get enough ranged over here. I have 1 Life and Death Incarnate, which is not enough for... Well, it is enough. As long as I have 1 other shield agent, Life and Death Incarnate is enough to buy Obliterating Fire. So... first of all, what am I fighting? I can fight one of these. These are a lose condition, so fighting them could be a good idea. I could fight this and this, though, and send another this at a time. Fight this for 5, fight this for 4. I like that idea. Fight, KO one of my heroes. And I'm going to fight this for 4. Fight, send a strength, or instinct here. I play this turn as a man or woman at a time. Could I do that for this? I played this turn. And oh, maybe I don't definitely draw a Rise from the Ashes. I draw 4 cards, and then... No, I do definitely draw a Rise from the Ashes if I do that. Yeah, I'll do that. And I will buy... Wait. I'll buy a new recruit to make sure that I definitely buy a Rise from the Ashes, or get a Rise from the Ashes next turn. Because otherwise I might lose this card forever, which would be very bad. Alright, yeah, this is fine. And I have a new recruit. Oh, I had another new recruit. Master Strike! I don't have the card to deal with that. Each player... Oh, fuck. I did not think of that. That's bad. Are all 3 of these Life and Death Incarnate? Is this a common? Hold up. I think Life and Death Incarnate is a common. Okay, I can just buy another one. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. This is fine. Each player reveals their hand and puts all their heroes that cost 1 or more on top of their deck. This is fine. Yeah, this is perfectly fine. Okay, Scheme Twist. I need to KO one of the hero decks. Okay, I need to get the strength cards. I would like to get the Phoenix uncommon, if possible. So I guess I'm KOing either Tech or Instinct. I'll KO Instinct. Do I have to play this card? I'm pretty sure I do. There's man at a time. Next turn. Play this card a second time and then immediately discard it. Hold up, if I played the card, KO it, and then discard it? Is that how that works? I don't think that's how that works, but 3 recruit, KO this card, and I may KO a card from a hand or discard pile. This is fine. I can just get another one. I'm gonna buy Strike at the Heart of Evil and KO it later. Oh. That's a good card. I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford it over here anymore. Okay, I need to KO another deck. I'm going to KO the Tech deck. I lose in 3 more? Okay, I just need to make sure that these 2 don't get KO'd. Wait, how the fuck am I going to afford this? That's a good question. Let's start with this. I'm going to investigate for Marvel Knights? Aha. Okay, I can make the Demonic Bargain. And not get a wound. Or make the Demonic Bargain and get a wound. And then KO the wound. I don't get to draw anything this turn, right? No. 2 attack, I make a demonic bargain to get 2 more attack, and I gain a wound. Wait, I do get to draw this turn. Hold up. With this. Right. 2 attack, reveal top card of your deck, discard it, and put it back. That's not enough to buy Phoenix Force Cyclops. I have 5 recruit this turn. I need to get 3 recruit somehow, and I don't know how I'm going to do that. 2 recruit, I KO a wound. 2 draw a card. This is 3 recruit. 2 attack, whenever I defeat a villain on the rooftops this turn, I may KO one of my cards. 2 attack, I get 2 attack, usable only when fighting masterminds. I can fight Apocalypse this turn. Sure. Each other player plays a 4 Horseman's villain from their victory pile as if playing it from the villain deck. That's not great. You only get this one. Okay. 5 recruit. I need to buy this to get to... Wait, that's not the right one. To get to that. Yeah, I need the Life and Death Incarnate. And I can only buy 1 because then I'll need to KO the deck. I'm going to buy a Sidekick. My entire plan's falling apart because I'm not going to be able to get to Creation and Destruction. Okay, the Strife tactic exists. So this is just a 7 attack villain with its fight effect. That's a bad fight effect. What's the problem with leaving this in? Left side doesn't have any X-Force, that's the problem with that. This side can't buy cards anymore. I have fucked up. I have fucked up so bad. I don't... fuck. No. What do I do? Buy sidekicks? Hope that the sidekicks... Or, well, hold up. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... 11, 12. I have enough attack to fight Strife every turn. Or Apocalypse every turn if I draw all of my attack cards. I have a... Ignore these. These are going away. I have a 7-card deck. If I leave this KO'd, I have 12 attack every turn. And can just keep buying new recruits with the agents for a little bit of extra. I mean, that wasn't the plan, but it still works, right? Yeah, that still works. Okay. Just leave Obliterating Fire KO'd, then. Start with 1 attack, draw a card. 1 attack, draw a card. Okay. And I get +2 attack only against fighting masterminds. Let me make like an extra thing for this. What color should this be? Blue? Sure. You're blue. That color blue. Okay, and I can use my 4 piercing energy to fight Famine for 2. Each other player reveals an instinct hero or discards a card. It reveals this. And fight Khonshu Guardians for 1, which KOs this. Actually, wait, I can get Obliterating Fire back now. Because I KO'd an agent. So I have a 6-card deck. And I can use the Obliterating Fire to keep the city clear. Okay, I'm going to fight Apocalypse for 12. Fight. Each other player reveals the top 3 cards of their deck, KOs each of their cards that cost 1 or more, and puts the rest back in any order. Okay, this is fine. This worked out. I thought I fucked it, but it's apparently fine. I just need to fight the Mastermind every turn on the left side. What is this side doing then? I don't know. Buy attack cards. There's no instinct deck left. Buy attack cards, occasionally fight Apocalypse with them, somehow. Scheme Twist, KO another deck. Strength? It doesn't really matter at this point. Oh wait, I can get Life and Death Incarnate back now. Because that was KO'd this turn. Do I want to do that? I mean, I'm already fighting the Mastermind every turn. Is there a way, like, I would need to get another Obliterating Fire, and that's just not happening, so I don't think I want that back. Unless I can... I mean, it's better than this, right? No, just don't mess with it. This is working out. And I get this back. Fight this for 4 piercing energy. Fight each other player reveals an instinct hero gains a wound. And I fight Apocalypse for 13. Fight each other player KOs 2 heroes from their discard pile that each cost 1 or more. This is perfectly fine and reasonable. Apocalypse has some bullshit, but thankfully I have some bullshit. Let's see here. Start with this. To attack, reveal top card of my deck, discard it or put it back. I will discard that so that the Demonic Bargain doesn't give me a wound. Well, it gave me a wound anyways. That's fine. Actually getting rather close to being able to afford this. How much X-Force do I have in this deck? I have 1, 2... I don't think that's an X-Force card. This is just pretty good. It's a 3 attack card. It's probably going to be more than a 3 attack card. Where the fuck's the Phoenix uncommon? It's just not showing up. I don't want a Master Strike to take effect immediately, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm going to fight this for 5. Fight KO one of my heroes. Like, this side isn't even bad. KO this and then gain it. And you don't do anything. I'm going to fight... Yeah, I'm not using my piercing energy this turn. I'm just going to fight Apocalypse. 12. This is not the final tactic rescue. I forgot this was a thing. I am the luckiest man in the universe that this is the last tactic. I am very lucky. I guess I need some luck after the last few games. Alright, Scheme Twist, KO another... Uh-oh. Hopefully I don't lose before I can win. That would be sad. Let's see. Just gonna teleport this until I can fight the Mastermind. A Master Strike showing up would be bad. A Scheme Twist showing up would be worse. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Well, first of all, each player reveals their hand and puts all their heroes that cost 1 or more on top of their deck. Then stack this strike next to Strife. He gets +1 attack for each Master Strike stack next to me. Each player reveals an X-Force hero or discards a card at random. Uh-oh. This is a problem. Never mind, I win. Can I have this card? Why did I only draw 5? Weird. Alright, I win. Let me use my Pierce. Oops. I KO'd this and then got it back with Rise from the Ashes. Let me milk some VP. Fight this for 4. The sewers were empty, so I get some recruit, and each other player reveals an instinct hero, gains a wound. They have an instinct hero, and then I fight Apocalypse for 12 and win. It went shockingly well, but I guess it is rather easy to like force a deck in this scheme. Like force a very specific deck. I mean, this was supposed to be an obliterating fire deck. I didn't quite get that to work, but I did thin my deck enough so that I could get 11 attack +2 every turn. So it didn't quite become what I wanted it to become, but it still worked out pretty good. Let's count some VP. Left side got 48. And the right side got 18. And if you add those two together, you get 66? 48, 80, yep, 66. Click here if you want, enter your total VP below 66, go to battle 2. Talking about the decks, I mean, this deck was clearly fantastic. It had enough attack to fight the Mastermind each turn, and enough piercing energy to keep the city a little clear, which worked out perfectly fine. I had no escapes this game. This deck wasn't bad. Like, at all. It was pretty thin. It had a decent amount of decent cards. It just didn't really have a big identity going for it. Like, it had Demonic Bargain stuff going on with all the Vishanti, but I don't think I had any duplicate cards in this deck. Yeah, I didn't have any duplicates in this deck. It was just one-off cards. This deck's main purpose was to try and buy things so that this deck could get what it needed. And that's fine. Like, it still fought Apocalypse once. It was still fighting villains, so I'm not going to say it was a bad deck. Anyways, that went significantly better than I thought it was going to, so next time we're moving on to battle number 2 in Cable's Hero Path, so thanks for watching. I'll see you guys then.